I know what you are. Say it. Out loud. Vampire. What the? Hey. Wait a minute. What are you doing? I was not... Well, what I mean is, I was... Welcome to the Daily Blab for Thursday, November... What's the date? November 24th, 2011. Okay, so that was awkward, I'm sure. Not the best beginning I've ever done. And I got a little nervous during it, so it came off less like I didn't. So, it's Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Today I'm giving thanks that I didn't die. Last 2 days I was really, really ill. My throat was like mincemeat, like it just had been chopped up and just... And as you can see, I haven't shaven in a while, which sucks. But today I was able to enjoy my Thanksgiving, with some coughing here and there, but, you know, I enjoyed it. I got to spend some time with some friends and some family. Excuse me. And I thought, you know, I'm going to give thanks for all the great movies out there by watching a really bad movie. So I decided I would watch Twilight. And I can hear, that sound right there, that's the subscribers running away. TLDR version, it is not a good movie. I've seen worse, but it wasn't good. In fact, I would even say Immortals that I saw last week was a worse movie than this movie was. It had better acting, but the movie itself was awful. Now for the long version, and if you're still with me, hear me out before you pass judgment, okay? So this movie, I was actually with it for about the first 45 minutes. It didn't seem bad. I mean, Kristen Stewart was not the best actress, I think, for that role. But she did okay with it, and I was totally with the movie. I understood the premise, and I was totally believing the world that was being set up and everything. Our whole encounter with Edward was a little creepy. He's totally a stalker, and for some reason that's a turn on. Girls, let me know. Does that, like, turn you on? Or does that, like, grab your attention when a guy's just like... I would love if that was a screen cap for this. Anyway, yeah, so I was actually with the movie. I was like, okay, this isn't great, but it's not horrible. Until the scene where there's the whole reveal, and she's like, I know what you are, I'm not afraid of you. And he does the whole, this is the body of a killer. And you're like, he's diamonds. Vampires are diamonds. That's not supposed to happen. So once, you know, you get the whole in the sunlight thing, I was like, no, I'm gone. You killed, that's not a vampire. My mind closed. And then there's like 20 minutes of montage scenes of them walking through the woods and dancing, not dancing, but laying in a field of flowers, and really dumb, almost like a really bad Lifetime movie. And then like the next 20 minutes after that was like watching a mini-series. It was like they go out to play, I'm totally spoiling this movie, by the way, if you actually care. But they go out to play baseball. Now, that I thought was actually kind of cool, because, like, if you think about it, vampires having pastimes, yeah, okay, baseball. They would have to play in a thunderstorm, because, yeah, you know, they're super strong, they hit a ball, their bat's probably going to explode, the ball is probably going to explode, but the physics, we won't get into that. So they're playing baseball in the middle of a thunderstorm. They're running, they're super speed sprints to catch the ball, and throwing super fast, and all this stuff, and then all of a sudden, these other vampires come in, and they're like, oh, let's play too. And you're like, okay, that was a creepy encounter, but they're pleasant. Okay, let's do it. And before this, Edward's like, cover your hair, let your hair down, cover your neck. But she's apparently got super sweet smelling blood, which, okay. And the wind blows, and one of them catches the scent of her blood, and all of a sudden it's on, and they're like, the mad rush to get Bella out of this place in Washington, and naturally, the safest place to go is back where she spent a lot of her life. Because the James, the vampire guy, is tracking her scent, and clearly he wouldn't think to go where her scent is strongest. So that wasn't very smart. But granted, they had, you know, crap to work with, because the book wasn't exactly the greatest piece of literature. And then, I gotta admit, the fight between the vampires, between James and Edward, was actually kind of cool, watching people bat each other around and go flying and stuff. It was really dark, it wasn't very well lit, and it was over too quickly, in my opinion. But hey, you know, you can only do so much with movie magic. And here's the thing. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Now, don't pass judgment on me. I'm not gonna call this my favorite movie in the world. But I am going to admit that I'm entertaining thoughts of actually watching more of it. If only for those moments. A lot of it was really laughable. Like, the dialogue, some of it was, whew, boy, I could have written better. A 4-year-old monkey who had no arms could have written better dialogue than that. So that wasn't the greatest thing in the world. Yes, it's fun to make fun of, and some of the moments are really just like, really, we're doing this? This is actually happening? Okay, why not? But it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Now, I don't know that I'm going to be reading the books anytime soon, because I've heard some people read excerpts from it, and that book is awful, and I don't feel like losing IQ points to watch it. Or read it, rather. But, I may see more of the films later. Who knows? It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. That's the point of this. I just went on for an extended amount of time about Twilight. If you just skipped here because I mentioned something about the TLDR review schmooze, you've already heard my TLDR summation, so yeah. As for what I've done the past couple of days, I was bedridden, so I played a little bit of video games. I watched Oban Star Racers. That I definitely recommend. Go watch Oban Star Racers if you haven't yet. It's on Netflix. It's brilliant. Yeah, it's probably my favorite show of all time. Not my favorite. I won't say my favorite anime, because technically it's French anime, which means it's franime. Inch. I don't know what you would. But yeah, good show. I liked it, so check it out. Great music. My favorite Japanese composer, Iwasaki Taku, did the music for that show. Yoko Kanno did the opening and ending themes. Just great stuff, so check it out. Anyway, I'm gonna go sleep, because it's 3 in the morning. Thanks for watching. If you missed... Oh, thanks for watching. Click on the subscribe button down below if you like these videos. If you don't like these videos, go watch Oban Star Racers. I'm not recommending Twilight. This is the finger of non-recommendation. Look at it. Okay. If you missed... I guess that would have been Monday's episode. Click on the Monday tab down there. If it's not Monday, I'll correct it later. And there'll be like a duh little tag next to my face. And you can get to tomorrow's episode by clicking on the Tomorrow tab down there. Excuse me. I haven't put up a How Not to Play Need for Speed since yesterday, I think. Maybe the day before even. Because I haven't played more and I wasn't able to record. So I'm hoping to do some of that tomorrow. Tomorrow's a long day of work for me, even though I'm going to be here. Some video editing, some audio editing, lots of recording if this is better, and then some How Not to Play. Excuse me. So, yeah, thanks. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving, here in the States anyway. It may not be Thanksgiving where you are, but Thanksgiving for us. That was a really awkward way. Okay, I'm going to go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.